So the last couple of days have just been absolutely insane for Marvel's Avengers, and guess what? It's just got even crazier because we have an official statement regarding the Spiderman DLC for this game, and it is safe to say, although unfortunately it is a Sony exclusive, without a single doubt it is the second most anticipated DLC that is coming to this game. Of course, the first one being the Black Panther DLC. And before I dive into this statement from the devs regarding the Spider-Man DLC, there has just been even way more news in the last couple of hours for this Black Panther DLC, let alone the last couple of days, right? When it comes down to skins, we've been seeing almost a brand new one every couple of days. We had some brand new gameplay yesterday as well that just honestly left me lost for words. So if you haven't seen that one, definitely check it out after this video. But what is crazy is the one you're seeing in the background. It's a brand new skin for the man T'Challa himself, and what the tweet specifically says is unbeaten, unbroken, a crown of the unconquered. The unconquered outfit for Black Panther pays tribute to the Panther god Bast, who is revered by the Wakandan people. In Marvel's Avengers, Bast helps T'Challa in combat as well. And what's crazy is we did actually see a little glimpse of that as well in the gameplay that was revealed yesterday. Now, like I said, this news has just, it's been consistent, right? We are 2 days away until we figure out even more information and more of what this DLC is about, with a deep dive video this Monday and then Tuesday being that DLC release. But they did also make a quick statement saying, with the launch of our Black Panther DLC War for Wakanda expansion, also known as Patch 2.0, we are rolling out a complete overhaul of our character menus and providing quality of life updates thanks to your feedback. Now, the reason why I want to quickly just mention this is because, again, the whole brand new UI is in the next patch, which now we know is officially War for Wakanda, and that is Patch 2.0, which is going to come with this whole new UI. And again, you can see some screenshots in the background. It just looks absolutely phenomenal. So that is going to be on Tuesday as well. This game is heading in one hell of a big direction, in a very good way. It hopefully is, just reviving itself. Now, let's get into that big information on what the devs have said about the Spider-Man DLC. Just to give you a very quick recap, a lot of people, including myself, were really expecting the roadmap to, of course, be on Monday in the deep dive video, simply because they made a statement a couple of months ago saying, in the next month or two, we will be sharing the future of this game in a brand new roadmap. And then literally 2 days ago, they made a statement which politely says, in other words, stop talking about Spider-Man, and that, the Black Panther DLC is what they want in the spotlight, and as a result of that, they aren't going to be sharing the roadmap right now. But that still never gave an answer to the Spider-Man DLC, which is what we now officially have. So, what the statement says, and you'll be able to see on screen, is right now our focus is definitely Wakanda, which is our capstone for the roadmap that we shared. Walters said during an interview with CBR that Spider-Man, we've always planned to have that be a 2021 release, and we are still on track for that, and we'll have more announcements later on. Now, why is this important? Well, it's one of those situations where we found out that it's going to be a 2021 release still through one of the devs accidentally slipping up. Again, just to bring you up to date on that, there was a live stream with the people working on the game, and people were asking loads of Spider-Man DLC questions, and the dude basically said in short that I can't really say anything, but of course it's going to be in 2021 by the end of this year, but you guys already know that. And we never knew that at that time, right? So now we've just got that confirmation that, okay, even though one of the devs that are working on this game said that and accidentally revealed that, we do now have an official statement that it is still on track for a 2021 release, which is definitely making it December without a single doubt, because we're in August now, and this DLC is going to run all the way through until September in general, which means October, November, December. They got 3 months to go ahead and then basically not just only reveal the roadmap, which is going to be the first step. We've already found out that, well, it's more than likely going to be in September now that we see the updated roadmap, which again would make sense. So we see the updated roadmap. It's clearly going to give a teaser of Spider-Man. I don't think it'll just be an image of him on the roadmap. I think it will actually be a small little breakdown of what's to come with that DLC, again, because then they need to get people talking. You can't just go ahead and just drop that, okay, this DLC is coming in this, I guess, quarter of the year, for example, right? You have to basically give something that is going to get people talking for at least a couple of weeks. So that's why I'm a very strong believer that's the road they will go down. Then, of course, to add to that stuff, is that there needs to be a build-up, right? So we need to get a trailer, and so far, if it does work in the way the Black Panther DLC has worked, which has not actually been the usual pattern, because, for example, the deep dive video with the DLCs typically come out a week before a DLC is released, whereas with this, it kind of seems like they've got all the content for the DLC, and it's kind of like rushing to just put everything together, and now that makes the deep dive video a day before a DLC release. And again, like I said, following the previous patterns, that is just something that doesn't usually happen. So why is this important? Well, to recap what I've said, it's going to be the roadmap in September. Again, that's not confirmed, that's just going off speculation based on, I guess, basic logics on what's been said in general. It's going to be showing the Spider-Man DLC structure, i.e. what's going to be coming with that DLC. Then I assume that potentially later in September, if not October, we will see a few trailers. So I think we're going to see a teaser trailer maybe towards the end of September or early in October for Spider-Man's DLC. It might just be a matter of, like, I don't know, a 30-second clip, for example, with a snippet of gameplay. They could also go down the road of teasing some skins for the character in the game, and then towards the end of October or again early November, they go ahead and they do a full trailer release, and then they go ahead and start building up the DLC in general with more skin reveals, what other events will be coming into the game, etc, etc, and that will basically just lead us up till the deep dive video, which now again, this is using basic logics. If they're releasing this Spider-Man DLC, it's probably going to tie in with the No Way Home film, right? So it's like, okay, that's got a December release, so there needs to be some form of alignment somewhere here. And again, that structure just makes it more realistic to have a deep dive video at some point in November with a early December release for the DLC. Is that completely off track in your opinion? Is it not completely off track? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below, but that's going to wrap up this one here. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.